go by. I mean, it was blatantly obvious that he was just giving up that position, and the 99 was a lap down, so it doesn't make any difference. But when the 11 caught him and Wally pointed that out, it was like, yeah, you know, I don't know if he just doesn't feel like racing at this point in time or doesn't want to use up his stuff at this point in time.
Tony's a two-time winner here.
Well, he is hungry, according to Marty.
That's true.
And there's your race leader.
Man, these guys come on or what?
Yes.
I mean, it's almost like when that whole thing with Earnhardt was going on and Bass Pro Shops was on the fence about re-signing, and boy, they won that race at Dover, and it's all been going their way since.
It's like I said a couple of weeks ago, I've never seen one race change a team like it's changed this one team. There's a battle for 7th here with the 48 and the 31, but it just totally turned this group around where they think they're unbeatable. They think they're invincible. And I was going to say a minute ago, you give him a clear racetrack in front of him like this at this place right now, he just goes, man. He just goes.
Marty?
Well, guys, and I was talking to Martin about that confidence, and he said, you know, last year and the year before, we really beat him into the ground. He said, you know, they won races in the Busch Series, they won championships, and they came here and it just was not as successful. And Martin said, you know, in the offseason, I just said, I'm going to commit myself to this race team. Be at tests, be at the shop, take the guys to lunch. And that's made all the difference in the world with his team and Martin's confidence. And, of course, Kyle, as you mentioned, the big win at Dover. This is the same race car today. Hasn't been on the track since then. Obviously, very fast today as well. And all that confidence certainly does not hurt.
And it's his other home track, right, Marty?
Exactly right. He came here, raced in the Busch D Series, and had a lot of success here. His dad raced here, so this is one of those tracks where he desperately wants to win as well.
18th here last July, 22nd last September. Turned 27 years old on the 29th of June. This weekend, he's celebrating his 27th birthday. Larry's been up to something.
I know what Larry's working on.
He's got toys, right?
Yeah, he's got toys.
I've been digging in my toolbox, boys. Now, Bill, let's go back to the problem that the 99 car had a while ago. I'm like Wally and Kyle. I'm from the old school. Now, we're using our Ford Fusion TNT test car to simulate what happened to the 99. You see, it's almost on the ground with the wheels off. What most teams have, and it varies in size and all, is something like this. When the car's on the ground, 2 or 3 crew members will grab it, put it underneath the frame rail, and lift the car up where they can get the jack back under it. I think this would be much quicker than what they tried to do.
I agree with you on that one, Larry.
It looked like they had that out there and they were trying it and they couldn't get it to work.
It looked like the guy jumped over the wall but never got an opportunity.
Yeah, the jackman was already in motion pulling that jack to the back. They started, everybody turned around and looked for that bar. But the jackman was already underneath the left rear. Well, if you're already there, you may as well finish what you started.
You see the pole right up there at the front.
Up there, but they can't get the left front on. So now he's got to get the left rear on, let it down, and like you said, go back, jack it up. That's an extra 20 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know how you would practice or do anything. And we practice this. These guys at the shop practice the car being on the ground and having to lift it up. And how can we save time? I don't know how anybody would think that was a faster way.
You usually have that one large
big
gentleman on your crew.
Not only for that, but to protect you after the race. But yeah, you always got that. You're right. There's always that one big guy that you get him and about 2 or 3 other guys, and normally they can lift that thing just high enough for the guy to slide the jack under that jack post.
Jimmy Johnson around Tony Stewart. That moves Jimmy into the 6th position. Martin Truex Jr. leads by 2.5 seconds over Dale Earnhardt Jr. Got to make at least one more pit stop with 69 to go.
NASCAR racing is a sport where winning and losing is measured in milliseconds, so it takes preparation and discipline to ensure that you're always at the top of your game. Spending 3 tense hours in a cramped cockpit saps your energy and affects your concentration. Not eating and living healthy can be the difference between finishing first and not finishing at all. A strong commitment to fitness shows just how much you want to win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has shown his drive to succeed by quitting smoking and watching his diet, while Jeff Gordon has worked with a nutritionist. Even Tony Stewart hired a trainer in the offseason to try and turn over a new leaf. Jimmy Johnson sums up his commitment to his health, explaining, "The car is set when I get in it. How I perform for the next 3 hours depends on me. Proper food and a regular workout routine are critical for NASCAR drivers on the road to excellence."
Introducing the all-new Dodge Avenger. The all-new Dodge Avenger. When it comes to fun, it's always ready to rock.
TSN, home of the British Open. Wendy's CFL on TSN. Anthony Cavillo, in his 10th year with the helm in Montreal, leads the attack as the Owls travel to Winnipeg to face Charles Roberts and the powerful Bomber offense. Plus, our broadcast includes an in-depth report from Brian Williams on the CFL salary cap.
I know you're serious about a cap, having spent time with you. Are the other 7 teams serious?
Alouettes, Blue Bombers, Thursday at 7:30. Wendy's CFL on TSN. TSN.